Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake. I am back here with Brenwyn, and last time we escaped the police, who didn't realize they were being torn apart by an avatar of something that is taking the shape of darkness. And we're here now, and we have a flashlight again.
Indeed.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over.
How about a gun?
Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
If I remember, Breaker...
Come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
As I remember, Sheriff Breaker is kind of a badass.
Yes.
I...
Speaking of people who are probably Control.
Yeah. There is supposed to be a station nearby that went dark when this whole thing went south.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost followed the instructions to throw a flashbang. That would have been terrible. And I may now be lost. Oh joy! Too bad I didn't get them both in one use. Did you, either of you, drop a gun? No.
Of course they didn't. They were using hatchets. Well done.
I almost didn't notice that coming. Ah. Let's see.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh, good timing. So, we now have shadow-taken police officers. And we're still running to the radio station. For God knows what reason. Hey, it's one of those public access blocks that has ammunition in it. Except for there's no ammunition.
Oh, no.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
Sorry.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
It's actually the fruit of the flashbang tree.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, the flashbang tree also has light bulbs growing off them.
Got it. Wait, did it just hit him in the face? and automatically go off?
Yes.
Where am I supposed to go? Is this where I'm coming from?
Yes.
Okay, am I supposed to go that way?
I don't know.
I have to... Did
Across the bridge.
Yeah. Okay. I have to say something here. For Divine Blood, this light here that's purporting itself to be a sanctuary is kind of how I feel like Hekate's corrupted beacon is. Because this doesn't illuminate anything. It conceals. This
Yeah.
is a darkness. It's just... This is as much darkness as what is chasing us. It's just pretending to be light. Which, I mean, the thing is, oh, there's one behind me too.
Oh,
Whew.
tactics.
Yeah. That darkness and light in and of themselves are not good or evil. They're just things.
Indeed.
But when you start having an entity that makes use of them, ooh. Which way? There's an arrow here.
Look. There you go.
Oh no.
Probably up the ridge.
Yeah. So around this way.
Yeah.
But I'm
Behind you? No.
okay. In here maybe?
Maybe.
Ah. Flares. Walk in light. So. No flashbangs. Only flares.
That's not death. You'll just have to run.
Yep. I'm not sure I'm running the right direction.
Oh, probably not.
Yep. Okay. Okay, back here. There.
You want to go right.
Okay, want to go right. Towards the police car?
Yeah.
Okay, and when we hit the police car...
turn right again when you hit the police car.
Ah,
Flashbangs.
cool.
Okay, I think it's actually straight ahead that you want to go.
Yep, radio station. Woohoo!
I hope the dude didn't... Oh yeah, he's got a fence. But the door...
I hope
oh,
Maine
he's
could
got a
lend me a
car.
car to get to the coal mine.
Great. Repeat that, please.
Hello, Lorna. What
Oh,
happened?
I was gonna say I hope this guy's okay, but he's got a light behind the door,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
behind the fence. So
You're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
Did she say us normals?
yes,
Okay. So, as I was saying a little bit, this just kind of heightens in. This is giving us a lot of the idea of, like, you know, the divine light type thing, because it's so bright you can't really see behind it and all that. The thing is, in general, that is supposed to be showing you so much you can't really parse it all.
yep.
And a sacred darkness would be the same thing, just with the different manifestation. This is not so severe, but when you're out in the levels and you can't see past it, it's like very much not wanting you to get a chance to see what's around you. It's that very kind of toxic kind of I'm protecting you type of protection.
Yep. It's safe, but it's claustrophobic.
It's safe under its own terms. I thought this was a sheet of paper. There's a thermos. Check. Okay, that did not make my life go up.
No,
Okay.
I'm glad that's not the
The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. Start your day right.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Oh dear. That's...
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa, everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Dude, priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Why is Nightingale so peeved? I mean, is this something in the manuscript that we haven't read yet?
It might be.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That
Sorry.
little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Go on.
I think there's that. I think also he obviously has something in this game that we are not aware of yet.
Right. Right.
He's acting seemingly irrationally.
Mm-hmm. And
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
That's interesting.
And then it realized it was the darkness and couldn't see anything.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Interesting. This is kind of like with Cthulhu, where people say, "Oh, Cthulhu's a water creature," and it's like, but he's trapped by water.
Yeah.
So the darkness isn't really a being of darkness. It's something else. It is imprisoned in the darkness. So
it's imprisoned in the lake.
Right. Okay.
Or and lakes being a passageway to the underworld is not a big stretch.
Right. I don't have a way to kill them.
The generator.
Oh, okay.
So this is a set off the flare next to the generator. Drop it.
I wondered when these were going to start having a timer attached to them.
And then there's a light. Run to the light.
Oh. Shotgun ammo.
And now we have a pistol.
And one flare left.
And 11 batteries. That is the way you came.
Great. Okay. Then this way, right?
Yeah.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work rights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Check it out.
Okay.
New mechanic.
Okay, anything else around that I can pick up?
Probably. Looks like some stuff in the shack.
The darkness controls the taken. no flashbang.
Oh.
Oh wait, I did have a flashbang. I did not realize I had a flashbang. That was a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, kind of figured that out. Okay, this is the same cavern. Is this where I want to go?
No, I think you want to go right.
It's like labyrinth rules, always go to the right.
So, sorry. Right the way you were facing at the time, so go past the cabin.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's only... So, here.
No, turn right.
Okay.
So the...
Oh, there's another cabin. With a thermos. And a trap.
And there's a light if you keep going.
Yep. Are we sure the light is not a trap?
Oh, no.
That truck is not gonna... Good grief.
Yes, it's also a train.
Yep. Oh, I thought it was a truck. It is a train. Oh. That train's not gonna have a good time.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you.
That's recorded.
Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh joy, that's going to be fun.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Follow.
Follow the yellow pink trail.
There's something breathing. Oh no, no,
the darkness
no,
that was
no.
pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, I did that wrong.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore.
Okay.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Uh-huh.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, dear.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
So the aim of the game is to survive and attempt to kill the two great things blocking your way.
Got it. So I'm just supposed to get the two gates and run.
Yes. If something is rising up to fly at you, that's danger and you need to dodge it.
Okay.
The darkness that was pursuing me was
I made an
growing
error.
stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I'm going to go to the next checkpoint and probably going to beat that tonight, though.
What the heck? And a warehouse of some sort.
Or maybe
on the
try
opposite
this
shore.
again tomorrow.
I hoped I could find a car
It's
from
next
there.
week or something. Anyway, talk to you later.
Later.